What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation not part of your mind.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Steph Curry. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Doncic in at the 2.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
LeBron outside. And that one is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
An even 3-on-3 break. And stolen by Tatum. It's stolen by Curry. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Leonard. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
All right, David, thanks.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the East All-Star.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 1. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And that one's good. James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Beal gets a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Doncic finds James up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. James against Leonard. Bounce pass Embiid. Irving looking over the floor. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
New players in now for the East. And Lillard gets it to go.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
And here's Harden for 3. Offensive rebound. Randall kicks to Levine. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Levine. That's 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Inside and stolen by Williamson. Fast break, here they come. Floats it up for Randall. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Brown the pass to George. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Levine wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Levine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
.112 left here in the opening quarter. Williamson outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Lillard finds Gobert, and it goes down 2 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Now, here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Randall outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Vucevic checked in for the East. Mitchell comes in for Michael Conley. Then for the West All-Stars, Ben Simmons comes in for George. And Paul subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And Randall throws it down.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Ball fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Harden against Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And taken away by Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. East All-Stars ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Paul out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, Simmons. That shot, no good. Good D by Harden. And here comes the break. Levine for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Levine's got 9.
Levine has a quick release, does not need much time to get his shot off.
Out up that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Sabonis.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And the East with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Randall. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Levine. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Gobert. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Mitchell after Ben Simmons' bucket. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
You know, you can see the confidence Doncic shoots the ball with, especially when he gets room to pull the trigger from deep. No hesitation.
Pass to Leonard. And he drops it in from the low post. And so Curry will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Beal subbed in for Mitchell. James checked in for the West. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beal drives in, and he makes that one. Beal's got 6 points.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Jokic on the follow.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Lillard's checked in for Curry. Irving for 3. That one doesn't go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And Lillard kicks to LeBron. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Leonard with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Pushing it up. Embiid, no good. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Doncic, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Irving. And here's Giannis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And some changes here for the East. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Mike Conley in for Kyrie Irving. And West also making a switch. Paul George, he's checked in for Doncic. Now here's Leonard. 16 feet away in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Williamson. That one goes in. And it's a 6-point East All-Star lead.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad. And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And that one's good. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for the East. Gobert's checked in for the West. Sabonis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now the pass to James. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Now here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Gobert with the block. There's Sabonis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Bradley Beal is out there with Irving. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The West All-Stars on D, trailing by 2, and the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside, Beal. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And that one's good. James.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
Beal against Doncic. Beal drives in, and the layup is good. Beal's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Doncic passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And the dunk by James.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Irving for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
A big group substitution here for the East. Vucevic, he's checked in for Embiid. Ando comes in for Jason Tatum. Beans checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mitchell in for Bradley Beal. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the West. Chris Paul comes in for Curry. And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Got a piece of it. Randall dishes to Mitchell. Will it go? Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Paul outside. Brown feeling it out a bit. And here's James outside. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Brown against Mitchell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And they double up James. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Mitchell kicks to Irving. Lets it go with the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Irving against Paul. Now Irving. 5 points in the game. Randall passes to Irving. That 3 off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
To the middle, here's Randall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Randall's got 9.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Zion Williamson's checked in for Julius Randle. James Harden comes in for Mitchell. And it's Mike Conley in for Irving. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Williamson. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Lillard outside. Simmons passes to Sabonis. Outside for Simmons. A 3 ball. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Simmons. He's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's Harden for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Harden's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Simmons passes to George. And the basket is good. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
That one drops for him. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
The offensive rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Paul George is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
And the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Sabonis, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
From deep, Harden gets the three-pointer to fall.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Doncic kicks to Gobert. Pass to Lillard. The dish to George. George double-teamed. Leonard with the steal. And they're on the break. Goes up. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Here's Lillard, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What's up? Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Williamson. Bradley Beal comes in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Mike Conley. And the East All-Stars call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. Or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's LeBron. Out to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. LeBron James on the wing. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Great D that time from Irving.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Beal against Doncic. to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup good by Irving.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And finished off by LeBron.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Irving with a clean look. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Free throw good, LeBron.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Here's Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Takes a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
.152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get it again. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so here are the West All-Stars. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Yep, that one goes.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
And here's James outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's West now. 16-point lead. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They maintain focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. Embiid, no good. Embiid's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Kicks it out to LeBron. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 35 in the game.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of win.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. James finds Giannis.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
And here are the East All-Stars. Leonard inside, covered by LeBron. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Ball from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Beal drives in. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.